In this video, we're going to show you how the marketplace works. So what's unique about MODUS8's marketplace is that you don't have to go to a separate website and sift through to find people and see if they're any good or not. What's easy is that the vendors on the marketplace are all connected to formulas that they're actually trained in and able to do. So for instance, let's go into a formula and we can show you an example. So I'm just going to find a formula here, a very simple one. Now within this formula, there are two tasks, okay? The first task is a task for me or for you, whoever would be the owner of the business, just specifying a city and state name for this article down here that needs to be written. So if we click into the second task for this article to be written, and we click on this outsource tab, you can see that there's someone here, this writer, that is willing to do this task for us for just $1.70. Okay, so we don't have to ask him how much he's going to charge. He's already specified what he'll do this specific formula for. So all we need to do is bring this formula into a project and we can then outsource it to him. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and just go to projects and we'll make a brand new project and we'll call it test outsourcing. And now we can come in and add that formula. So let's find that formula in here. And now you're going to see that there are a few different skills here. We'll cover skills more in depth in another video, but for right now, the only thing you really need to know is that this one right here, write city content, needs to be outsourced. You'll note that if the task is not outsourceable, that you really need to do, or there's not an outsourcer available for, the outsource button will be grayed out. So, but this one here, write city content, is available. So let's press outsource. And what we'll do is we'll click next. We can start the task now. And what will happen is both of these tasks in this formula will appear in our project board. So from here now, we can actually go ahead and do this work. So the first task, which is going to be for me in this case, is to add the city and state to the task below. So I'm going to start this task. And if I click into it, I can see what the documentation is. It says, find the next task, place the city and state in the description so the writer knows what location to write about. Okay, easy enough. So we can go into this next task, and we just need to specify the city and state that the writer needs to write about. So let's go ahead and just put a city and state here as an example. Okay, and we're able to save that. Okay, so now we have done that. We can mark this task here as completed. And in just a moment, this task is going to move into to do. You can see it just jumped over there because that's the next task now that can be done. So if I want to outsource this, which I do, I can just click this little person button right here. And it takes me to a tab on the task called outsource. I can also just click into the task and click the outsource tab and it takes me to the same place. Okay, so you can click either way to get to here. Now remember, this person already set their price for this. We saw that when we actually looked in our formula. So if we want him to do the work, all we need to do now is just press assign, okay? And you will see where it says reserved credits and available credits. We'll cover those in depth in a moment. But what it's going to do is if you look at available credits here, $33.10, reserved credits, $46.90. When I hit assign, it's going to ask me to confirm, and I do have to hit save. That will confirm and actually send him the request in order to accept or deny the work. If we go now into that task, it says that we sent it to him. When he confirms, this will be a green check mark, and that will mean that this is now in his dashboard, and he will be starting on this task for us. You'll also notice that now our available credits have decreased because we just used this amount from them, and it's moved to reserved credits. Reserved credits are credits that are being held right now for tasks that are either being assigned or are already being worked on. So if we were to cancel this request, these reserved credits would move back into available, or when he completes this task, this will be taken out from reserved credits and paid out to him as the vendor. Okay, so let's just go over briefly how to add credits to your account. If you click credits from the navigation here, or you can also get to it from here, it will give you the ability to add credits to your account. So if you click add credits to your account, it has some pre-saved options, or you can type in a custom amount. And let's just go ahead and we'll select $25. Now I have already paid using this PayPal, so it shows it's saved here. But for the first time when you're doing this, it will ask you to log in through PayPal, and it will securely vault your PayPal account. So you don't need to log in to PayPal every single time. It will save you a lot of time just being able to come in here and click and add credits when you need them. Or if you'd rather use credit card instead, you can choose another way to pay and select a card instead. We're going to go ahead and use PayPal and just hit confirm payment. Once we confirm the payment, you're going to see that the credits have now been added to our account and they can be used anywhere in the marketplace. And when you're assigning tasks, if your credits are too low, it will give you the option right when you're outsourcing to add credits from that window. So you won't have to exit out of a project and come over here to credits if for some reason you were low. You can replenish them right within the outsourcing tab of a task, so it saves you time. Okay, so that is the main overview of how outsourcing works within the MODUS8 marketplace. And in additional videos, you can see exactly how the process works of confirming the work, signing the work, and reviewing the work. Okay, that's it for this one.